Okay, welcome back to Soul Seekers and the Tomb of Doom. Alright, right at the
Hello.
end of the dungeon. Who's going to summarise for us what happened?
Nada?
Dib's not me.
Dib's not you. But
Looks
there
like
was
it's
Dennis.
me.
Yeah.
Right,
You might
okay,
as well.
so quick overview of the dungeon that we've gone through. Nada fell down, everyone chased him down, you fought a
Nipa.
lot of spiders, and you found a temple of Uptal, which revealed a lot to you about what the belief in Uptal is, and basically Nipa found his god. You're
He's
also
rather
now fairly
interested.
certain that the book that you now hold is some sort of tome of Uptal. And you've discovered that you can learn some spells from it. On the way back out, you have killed some snakes in the snake pit, which just garnered you enough experience to get to level 5, and everyone is now leveled up. I've leveled up Charmander for you. He's had a little bit of a bump to his stats. He's got 14 strength now. And yeah, everyone ready to see what happens on your way back to Fort
I'm
Galarian?
ready.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just wanted to say, are we out of the dungeon already? Because
No. You're currently sitting down in the snake pit. That's where we finished off.
okay. Yeah. I was wondering, this might be quite a good opportunity to harvest some herbs.
And some poison.
Yeah, and some poisons.
Yeah. I mean, you could make. It'd probably be a better. Best to try harvest herbs outside, but certainly the poison
Okay,
sacks.
but poisons. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Okay.
Right.
So, with the poison sacks, I've actually. Let me just have a look
Written
at
up a
harvesting.
system.
Okay, so you could be harvested with a successful 15 dex check. Alright, so roll me a 1d6. Let's see how many of these spiders are harvestable.
Slash RD6. 5.
5.
Pretty decent.
Okay. Alright, so. Yeah,
And
We
then
must have
roll
obliterated.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So another 4 of those.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll add 4 poison sacks to my inventory.
No. I want you to roll your dexterity check
Oh.
4 more times.
That's why I asked 4, because I thought you meant 4 poison sacks.
No,
Okay.
4 more times.
2,
Nope.
3,
Yes.
Yep.
4, 5.
Okay, so
Pretty decent.
alright, so describe to me what you need to do to harvest these 3 poison sacks from the spiders.
So I think with the spiders, we kind of like rip a small hole into the back and like try and extract some of the poison without spilling.
Yeah, okay, so I mean your 2 failures, basically what happens is you're slicing around the poison sac, and your knife just slices through, and that's what ruins
Yeah.
those 2. But yeah, so you can add 3 spider poison sacs to your inventory. How are you keeping
Okay.
these disgusting things?
I think I'm going to keep them like. Do I have like? I don't. I guess I could sort of wrap them up in a hammock.
Okay, alright, yeah, so you wrap them up in the hammock. I mean, maybe there's something in Eldas's herb kit. I mean, do you have sort of like little
Actually,
jars
yeah.
and stuff like that you could put them in, or?
That's okay.
Yeah, I think you want a solid container.
Yeah, I'd say they're probably about 2 inches across each of them. You got 3 of them, so like let's just say there's a jar that you've got, which is serviceable
Yeah.
for that, and you
Yeah.
give that to Yoshie. All right. So, how are you getting out? You've got a rope hanging from room 1 here, going up to the ceiling. You also have a rope still up by the temple, which is Anthir's. Are you leaving that there, or?
No, I did go and retrieve. I did go and retrieve that, didn't I?
Okay, we'll say you did.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
No, I do remember retrieving that.
All right. So you've got at the top here of room 2, you do see an opening Remember, I said it looked like some water had washed down and opened it, and you would be able to climb up that way, or you could go up the rope again.
I think.
I think we climb up the
that
other
way.
way.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh really? I was gonna go up the rope.
Alright, Yoshi's climbing speed.
Okay.
I don't
Yoshi
have
and
a climbing
Eldas will
speed.
both be able to get up to the
20.
top.
Yeah.
How is Charmander getting up? How is that? Who's?
Can he go on my back?
Oh yes, yeah, that's right. So yeah, we've got a little
Because he's a small creature.
riding on the spider's shoulder up to the top. Okay.
Yep.
I want to see
I'm
if you
just
can
using
cling
a rope.
on. Yeah. To be honest, because it's a bit precarious as you sort of climbing up
Yeah.
up the side. So yeah, let's do a strength or dex check for him.
It's me.
No. This is for
Okay,
Charmander.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, so yeah,
Ooh,
unfortunately he
poor
falls
Charmander.
off from like 20 feet up. So
One
he's going to take
second.
2d6 damage.
Do I have Featherfall? I don't think I do.
He takes 8 damage. Poor old Charmander.
Ah,
No.
poor little Charmander.
Oh, Mum.
No,
You
I'm
can always
not.
be
I'm not.
careful with
Should you
handling
take
small
the 8
creatures.
off?
No.
He's only got 1 health.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
So he's dead.
So yeah, you all see the spiders sort of go up, and then just a thump at your feet is there's like a poor little Charmander, and he's sort of lying. He just goes. So is someone going to be healing him before his next attempt up or something?
Yeah. I was just seeing, I think I've got a healing potion.
And I'm going. Oh, okay. I was going to cast something.
Yeah, no, I've got a healing potion.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think that'll be as good as Cure Wounds, but yeah.
But we might need cure wounds. How do I roll for the healing potion?
A healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, healing potions are quite expensive though too, and I can just regain this. I still have 3 slots. But
Yes,
okay,
but we have someone who can brew them.
that's a good point. Yeah.
If they have the ingredients for it, yeah.
Oh, do we have the ingredients as well?
No, you need
Well.
healing slime or higher leaf.
No, but we can buy them, can't we?
Yeah, from Fort
Yeah.
Valerian you should be able to buy them, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's probably a lot cheaper than, say, buying a healing potion.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so, Eldas, are you going to come down and pick them up, or?
Yeah, I'll give it another go.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so this time he sort of like hangs on tightly, he knows what's going, so you do it with
Strength
advantage.
this time, yeah. 18.
18, yeah. It's you can feel it's a little bit painful, his claws digging in that sort of, but you can sort of understand. So yeah, you and Charmander get to the top. Who's going up next?
Me, Yoshi. Yoshi's just gonna
You
climb
just
up.
climb up.
The,
Yeah.
the two kobolds are using the rope.
And right, okay. So,
Alright, enjoy.
who's going first?
Nada will go first.
Okay, and what check are you using? It's up to you, but you need to justify it.
It's going to be dex based. Let me just get him up. I'd say it's acrobatics because he's got assistance. Like he's got the thing to pull on. I'd say athletic is fair if it's just pulling himself up.
Yeah, no, I'd say yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
That's animal handling. I'm so sorry. I've just clicked the wrong one.
Lucky.
Oh, okay, yep.
Me
Oh
too.
yeah.
Nice.
So how stylishly do you do this? Just
Quickly, not stylishly. Just getting up there.
straight up. Cool.
Yeah.
Wicked.
And
then Nipa.
Nipa's going to use the same because he has 3 decks.
Okay. Quite spry and lithe these kobolds, aren't they?
Yes.
So.
I mean, he has 17 dexterity. It's his second highest stat.
Oh.
So yeah.
So how does this fail?
What, 14?
Okay. Your grip fails.
Oh, his
Okay.
grip fails.
Yeah. And basically you slide down the rope. But you manage to sort of like retain your grip, but you get rope burns to your hands of 3.
Can Can I like shield that shit or something? just like as a reaction, just like innately, he just shields himself or uses his ability, his arcane deflection. That's a thing.
No, I don't think so.
No, okay,
No.
just flavour.
You've got two hands clinging to a rope. Yeah, it's very
True.
difficult to cast spells with no hands. Isn't
Well,
it?
yeah. Unless it's verbal only. What is shield?
Okay, but you do make it to the top afterwards. You take your 3 damage.
Yeah. That's annoying though, because he only has like 20. He only has 24.
I know, but we've got a whole day of battle ahead. I need to sort of start whittling this away.
You're picking on the wizards.
All right, so I believe that's everyone up the top.
Anthir.
Oh,
Anthir's not up the
Anthir.
top.
Oh, yeah, big boy Anthir. Let's see.
So believe it or not, Anthir's actually surprisingly good at stuff like acrobatics. I mean, would athletics count? Because he's kind of like gripping onto the it's a bit like rock climbing.
It's a test of your athleticism. Yes, absolutely.
Sounds good. I've rolled.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you just see the last person to come up, hand over hand. Anthir climbing up, no problems at all. Heavy armour and all.
Yep.
Okay, right. So, let's take you back to the map of Chult.
Alright.
And wait
The
the
map
half an
of
hour
Chult.
for it to load up.
It only takes a little bit for me though, but it still does take a while to load up.
Yeah.
I forgot that fresh tea burns. Yeah.
Love good old cup of fresh tea.
I must admit, this is my favourite map on
Yeah,
Roll20.
I love it.
I love this being able to sort of take little bits off and everything. The only
Yeah.
problem is the load up speed.
Yeah, it takes ages.
It is a
Everyone
lot to
loaded up?
load. No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I'm still loading a couple. Oh wait.
It's furry. It's bloody. Bloody.
It's about a
blurry.
quarter of the way through. It's about a
done.
quarter of the way through, and still very blurry.
I'm ready.
I'm very blurry.
Okay,
It's fine. You
that's
can
fine.
carry on.
All right, so it's morning time. Okay, let's have a look and see what the weather's like. It's overcast, but it's really, really hot, and breathing in almost feels like you're breathing water. There's a few insects sort of buzzing around, but it would allow you to make fast-paced movement,
Nice,
which
let's
would
do
be
that.
1 extra hex.
I
if you wanted
see no reason not to.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, really, this has put you a little bit behind on your schedule getting back to Fort Balurian. So yeah, trying to sort of cover the extra distance and getting there tonight would probably be a really good idea.
Yeah, let's just gun ho.
Okay.
We don't have horses anymore, do we? Have we lost them, or did we tie them up?
You don't have horses in this campaign. That was the other one.
Oh.
No horses, no horses.
Chult is terrible for horses. Yeah, they get like hoof rot really, really quickly. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that was the other campaign.
All right, so you get up from the top. It's a bit overcast. What are you going to be doing? Just heading straight out as fast as
Just
possible?
hanging around. I'm going to have a look to see if I can pick up any herbs, if there's
Yeah.
anything around.
Yeah,
to
good idea.
gather.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So-
Could I
I think-
follow and look around and see what my eye's picking out to see what looks like a herb and what doesn't look like a herb?
yeah,
I
absolutely.
think
Oh God, you're not going to hand me random leaves again, are you?
No. No.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right. So you need to do your nature check for me, please. Oh,
Ooh.
right. Unfortunately, still your unfamiliarity with the Cholton herbs, you unfortunately can't find anything. So there's nothing to teach Yoshie either.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Nipa will be lost in 4. Nada will just be acting as strongman, really, like on guard, ready to go if things
you're
get out of
taking point.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or with someone else because he's not too perceptive. What could he do? No, I think he's just going to be at the front, just open to talk to anyone if they want to talk. Nipa's probably going to be lost in thought. Thinking about something.
Thinking about something. All right. So
Something.
you're walking along. He's very, very distracted. Nada's taking point. There's a little bit of a wind, sort of like gusting, taking a little bit of the humidity away as the morning passes. But there is no rough encounter for you. So lunch sort of swings around. The day's still overcast, and
I think as lunch swings around, obviously if they're all eating together, Nipa would go to Eldas. So how long have you been a druid?
Since I was born.
Sure,
What kind of strange question is that?
Oh, you have to learn, don't you? You learn, you grow.
No, I was born druid.
Natural.
But I learned in the way of the forest.
The forest? How are you coping in the jungle? It must be pretty different to your home.
It's okay. There is a lot of strange noises and sounds and things I'm not used to communicating or sensing, but they are friendly.
At that point, Charmander comes up and gives you a little nuzzle on your leg.
It's they're not the most friendly. I mean, they're friendly to you because you can talk to them, but we've lost quite a few to dinosaurs and of such things.
Well, that is the same in all areas. Each has its own good and bad.
I mean, from what I hear of the people up north, I'd rather deal with a wolf or two than a velociraptor pack sprinting at me.
Sometimes it's things like the owls you have to watch out for.
The owls?
Yes, at night if they're hungry.
Owls. Yep. And especially if they're a napalm owl of death.
Especially if you look like a little rat.
Are you looking at me? Are you suggesting something, Eldas?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Interesting. Right.
Just don't wander off alone and you'll be alright.
I'm the local here. You're the foreigner. I think I know. I think I know my way around this place.
Yes, and she can talk to nature. So what? We all know our way around this place evenly well.
Well, when the time of mankind comes, I'm not sure there'll be many trees left. Anyway, shall we get on?
Let's.
Yep. Sounds good.
Right, so,
Can I pick my shrub back up as well, by the way? I have picked the shrub back up because we did leave it at the top of the...
Yeah, I think that's like a given. Like, we're not leaving that bloody thing behind.
Yeah.
The bloody plant. Like, I think Nipa's like, so what's so important about that plant? It looks like any other plant.
Yeah, but even you can talk to it.
I can talk to a... Hello?
No, no. Unfortunately not. You need to be able to communicate with the plant in order to understand it.
Yeah.
Awakened means it has sentience and awareness of itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Anthir sort of says, well, it's sentient. It can speak to us. We can speak to it. It is aware of itself. It is aware of everything around it.
So, do you guys just do you just remain like this? There's no innovation, no growth, no pushing forward ahead into the unknown worlds of the arcane.
We grow as a culture.
You just sit there and do nothing?
We grow as a culture. We explore nature. We find new creatures. I say this pointing at Charmander. We find new trees. We find new places.
Or is Nipa actually asking about the plant?
Yeah.
The plant.
No, Nipa's just talking with them in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He asked about the plant and he's just asking about their culture now. Like, do they invade? Do they push forward?
Well, we help nature flourish. We help protect the forest and the animals.
I'm not sure if
the awakened shrub sort of relays that its purpose is to grow.
So I think we
Good
kind of
one,
mentioned
life.
that.
Yeah, I mean, its purpose remains the same. It's just aware of itself. It doesn't need to. I mean, there's no need for technology to get taller to reach the sun. It has everything it needs. It's just going to continue to do that. All right,
Forest
so
is a dangerous animal sometimes.
there's a little bit of rain that comes over in the afternoon. Just sort of like pattering on the leaves around you. That's that steady noise. As you look around in the evening for a campsite, you sort of like you turn a little bit of a hill, and you realise you're actually closer to Firbolg than you thought. About another 3-4 hours of pushing ahead through the night should get you there. Are you going to camp where you are?
Yep.
Well,
No.
can anyone
Let's
sort
go
of read
push
the
on.
weather? Is it going to be too harsh to try and?
Well, it's
I mean, I don't think
they did say that
it's
they did say there's a lot of undead around. I don't fancy wandering into an undead pack exhausted.
no. Well, I mean, I can destroy undead like instantly. So
I'd rather hold up in a defensive position for the night.
yeah, but I'm just gonna show you something quickly.
Okay, so I am going to
Out
take
of
you over
game,
to
both
your...
the kobolds would rather set up a defensive position and then rest, rather than rush ahead.
I think Charmander needs to rest a little bit. Bless him.
Okay, so I've taken you over to your campsite for the night. Everyone should have access to new toys on
Yes,
the map.
the home of Bell.
Got a herbalism kit.
Okay, and then so you should be able to move the tent and everything. So let me know where you're going to be putting it all.
I think
My
here,
preference.
I think here's a pretty good thing.
Okay, and the
Yeah.
fire and everything.
Yeah. I think this night Nipa's gonna spend the night with the tome, just brawling through it, like until it says watch, of course.
Herbs
But
can be collected with DC
Okay.
17.
So you're going to be studying it, yeah?
studying it like a proper study session, not just an hour sit down,
Okay. All right.
like until he sleeps.
So you notice, looking through,
I recognise this map.
with your gaining
Draw my-
of another language.
Yeah.
Remember the first page holds a little bit of a transcript of what you remember from your vision. Shall I remind you?
Yeah. The lightning, the noises,
All
the
that sort of stuff.
words. Yeah, I've got that noted down.
Yeah. Okay. So you
somewhere.
understood the words Nipa, Tome, Hope, and Me. Okay. So there is, after Nipa comes two more words. You learn trapped,
Yep.
assistance. Okay.
Yep.
After tome, you learn companions.
Companions. Yep.
And then after hope, you learn chance. Okay, so the words you hear in order are Nipa, trapped, assistance, tome, companions, hope, chance, and me.
The Nipa, trapped, tome, assistance.
Is the real Nipper still trapped in that doorway?
No.
Now wouldn't that be interesting?
That
Hey
would
Terry.
be quite cool, yeah.
Wink.
You now have a doppelganger amongst you.
Alright, for now. So Nipper, trapped, tome, assistance.
No, Nipper, trapped, assistance, tome, companions, hope,
Yep.
chance, and me.
So tome times 4, then. Sorry, it's ordering inexplicably. I'm just keeping a running total of like the words in order that I understand.
Cool. Oh, did I save that? Did I
I really like how my dad's done the herbalism kit for you.
It is cool.
Yeah, I can just hover over it and it will tell me like herbs can be collected with a DC 17 nature check once per day.
Chance. Right, this time I'll save that so I know which words you know. Okay,
Yeah.
and then if you can do a Arcana check as you're looking through the spell section.
What are the rest of the words though? So Nipa, Trap, Assistance, Tome. I'm just trying to get it all in order quickly.
Okay, so it was Nipa,
Trap,
Trapped, Assistance, Tome,
Tome,
Companions,
Companions. Next.
Hope,
Hope,
Chance,
Chance,
and me.
me.
Yeah. Okay, so, and then you sort of go through and you skip through to your
Current position.
your spell book bit. Actually,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
want to want you to make a perception check quickly as well.
Oh no.
No, okay, you don't
He's
notice
too
anything about
engrossed.
that. So yeah, do your Arcana check. DC 17.
No,
Ooh.
nothing yet.
Okay,
Eight.
so yeah, it's nothing else sort of reveals out.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he spends his entire night doing that. A bit too engrossed.
A little bit too engrossed. All right, and Eldas, you have a look through your herb kit. Is there anything that you can do?
There is. I don't have enough materials.
You don't have enough materials, okay. Do a quick
to
search
make
around here
anything.
quickly.
Okay.
This place seems especially herby to me.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Do.
I wonder if this is the map. Maybe.
Nature, perfect. Okay, so you find one herb. Okay, you find pygmy mace.
Ooh.
Which is a vine that releases its tiny little flowers on the wind. Okay. Pygmy mace. Okay, but you don't. Actually, I also think that knowing just one potion is a little bit unfair, considering you are a druid from birth and you would have been taught a few things. So if you can roll a 1d4 for me, and I'm going to give you that, however many things. 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so you learn 4 more. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank Morning Dew for that.
8, 9.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you something that might use pygmy herbs. Okay. No, you learn the Potion of Clairvoyance.
Oh. Good.
Potion of Climbing.
How do I add the?
On your character sheet.
Potion of climbing could be pretty useful. 8 spider legs. We can just. Oh, a fully intact web. That's easy.
Yeah, I mean, you can just spin one.
Yeah. Nice.
One
Acid
more.
resistance. That's good.
Oh, let's give you this. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, you know how it says, "Can I a fully intact web?"
Yeah.
Could I just make one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, whip yourself into a spider and then that's it. Done.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so on your character sheet, let's have a quick look. Oh, it's on your bio. Sorry. Okay, let's have a look. So, known recipes. You can't change your bio, can you?
No.
Oh, okay, right. So, I'll do this then. I'll add them in
Can
for
you not?
quickly.
I can change my bio.
No.
That's weird.
Potion of climbing. I'll just copy them in here next time. Yeah, just to make it easier.
That's cool.
Potion of acid resistance. And potion of heroism. Bingo. Should be all up there for you now.
Bingo, bango.
You might have to click off and back on. Alright, so Eldas is going to be messing around with the herbalism kit. I take it Anthir is doing the fire.
Praying. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who's going to go out and get some firewood for us and stuff?
I think probably Yoshie.
Nada and Yoshie will go.
Nada and Yoshie go and do that. And then Nipa's doing his book.
Actually,
Charmander's just messing about by Anthir for the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nada will ask Yoshie if he wants to practice any sort of martial skills and help, and if Yoshie will help him practice any sort of like camouflage, stealth skills.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Nada will be quite skilled in camouflage, I believe, too, since he's like a
Nada's currently got a free in survival. He has no wisdom, but he's trained in it.
Okay, yeah. So maybe he can.
I mean stealth, because he's got a +4 dex. Add another 3 to that. You've got the big guns stealthing around like a rogue.
Yeah, but then again, I also have a +10 stealth.
Yes, but if it's only one person, you might as well have none.
That's a good point. Wait, I didn't actually know I had a +10 stealth. I need to see this. Jesus, that's crazy.
Okay,
Look,
so
you
you have a little bit of a sort of like a game as you're sort of going through and you're sort of like collecting the wood and everything, sort of like where you're trying to sneak up on each other and sort of like scare each other and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So who's sneaking up first? I think Yoshie's probably sneaking up on Nada first. Yoshie, do a stealth roll, not that one you've just
that
done.
one was just a test, yeah.
And Nada, do your perception. Or survival.
Wait, I didn't roll stealth.
I didn't know you meant. I rolled it as soon as you said perception. I didn't know you said survival.
Okay, we'll do survival.
What? That was such a bad roll. I literally rolled
survival?
a 5.
Yeah, do survival.
I rolled a 5.
Alright, so you hear him sort of creeping up on him, and just about as he's about to jump out and go, rah, you turn around and go, rah, at him. And,
I think as he jumps up, he all of a sudden sees the crossbow like in his direction. Hey. Right, time for it to be the other way around.
Yeah.
I literally rolled a 5.
Okay, good rolls. Crit roll.
So what should I roll? Survival?
Survival or perception?
Perception.
Yeah. Okay, so you're a little bit miffed and you sort of like picking up these sort of bits of sort of thing you shouldn't have bloody seen me and all that sort of thing.
I think what happens is like the first thing he knows about it is when he's been grappled by his legs. And like he's then falls to the floor
into a pile of wood that you've collected. Yeah.
And you see Nada like excited, like yes.
Yoshi's just like, I'll get you back.
You take 1 point of damage from face planting into the wood. All right, so you two come back.
Yoshi's just like, I'm gonna get you back.
Wait, you got to get past me first.
I can already get past you.
True. Most of the time.
So I'm just doing
especially
a quick
when I rolled
refresh.
28 in stealth.
So he's roll. So what? I roll survival now.
Yep.
I can't beat that.
I know. Even with a crit.
I can't beat it. You know, I can't beat that, man.
I haven't got the last roll I've got is survival.
Yeah, my ass is being kicked.
So yeah, just before you get back to camp, you sort of get to like here, and you're saying Yoshie's just gonna be he's just a little bit behind me, and then Yoshie just jumps out right next to you. So nope, got here before you, and you're just like drop all the firewood on the floor.
Yeah, I think it is that. It's like I think even the crossbow just accidentally discharged just straight to the ground next to him.
All right, so That's all the evening stuff sort of dealt with and everything.
Yeah.
Who's taking watches, or is there anything else that anyone wanted to like role play tonight, or
No,
No, I think Anthony's just like praying,
praying? Yeah.
but nothing other than that.
I don't mind taking first watch.
Anthony can take second.
Nard will take third then, but just before Nipa goes to bed, he will look at Anthir like what he's doing just before he goes to bed, and then he will put in before the first watch after he's sharp his book, and that's him for the night.
So Eldas, you sit there. The fire's crackling in front of you. The rain is still sort of like sort of pattering down a little bit, but sort of it stops halfway through your watch. The heavy sort of heat still within the land sort of makes the moisture rise up, and it starts to get a little bit foggy. It basically, by the time you wake up, sorry, who's taking second watch? Anthir.
It was Anthony,
Anthir.
yeah.
So by the time you wake up, Anthir, the fog is so bad that you can't see beyond 10 feet. So Anthir, on your watch, you're sitting there, and it's just literally the fire is just making the fog around you glow.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, but your pass, let's just have a quick look. Actually, I didn't roll for yours. Yep, your evening passes perfectly. And then Nada, was it?
Oh yeah, Nada.
Nada. So yeah, you wake up, Nada. I was just going to say that it's still foggy.
Yeah. I think he's like really struggling to see. Like he's used to darkness. He's used to like darkened conditions, but this is just like annoying. He's like, why can't I see? What is this stuff? And why is it I?
I've just rolled
He
the
just-
wrong thing.
I imagine you sitting there like it's so thick. Can I eat it?
I don't think he's that dumb. Like he's just annoyed that it's like this shit is blocking him.
Right. So dawn begins to crack, and the fog around you begins to glow with it. With your perception
Of 4.
of 4, you don't
Oh,
notice
Got nothing.
what happens here.
Oh.
But out of the fog come running a whole pack of velociraptors. So that's 12, that's 18. Okay, so let me just drag some of these across.
Animal handling time.
Oh, imagine that, just a whole pack of velociraptors following
Yeah,
us.
I'm not sure about this one. There's an immediate threat and there's a long-term dream. Which one's more important? Like I think Nada will post it up by the rock if he can like get his crossbow over this sort of area, like sort of above the cam, and then he can look below if need be.
10.
But yeah, that's a load. Just Nada, Nipa's sleeping. Oh boy. Right.
Alright, my velociraptor thing didn't work, but it's alright. Okay, can you see all of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Initiative?
You can see them, your characters cannot. Okay? Your characters cannot see further than
10 feet.
like this area here.
But like,
Okay.
say Nada's on watch there, so would he be able to see these just running out the fog?
Okay, well, Anthir will be underneath there. Nada's up there. Okay. In fact,
Could I
No.
sense them?
you're asleep.
So many bloody
Oh.
velociraptors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From up there, no, you won't notice them. You hear some sounds coming down sort of closer by the camp, but something jumps up behind you, and your first notice of them is that it's a velociraptor, and it's going to take a bite at you. And
Yeah,
let me just
no.
check. Its multi-attack is 1 bite, and 1 with its claws. So the bite misses, so you hear the scrabbling of stone behind you, and it sort of leaps up at you, bites at your face, but you're sort of pushing it away, but the claws come up to try and rake you, but you sort of throw it back down onto the ground.
Yeah, not happening.
Alright, unfortunately, you weren't able to
warn anyone.
Yeah. So we've got.
Must
I'm going
have
to move
heard
the tent
that,
out
though.
the way. All right, so I can see where everyone is. And there's more coming. So Eldas, you're going to get 2 attacks on you. At advantage. So it's 2 bites and 2 claws. So 8 piercing damage plus 7 piercing damage plus a miss plus 3 piercing damage. So 18 damage. So you wake up from your sleep just with claws and teeth tearing into you. Nipa, you are going to get 2 attacks on you. Same thing. Bite. So you take 3 piercing damage. Does a 14 hit? Nipper.
Nipper. Just.
Okay. So the 2 bites.
So if he can't have a reaction, then yeah.
No, because he's sleeping. Yeah.
No.
And then the claws is oh shit. Okay. So yeah, you take 9, 15, 22 damage.
He's unconscious.
All right. So, Eldas, you see all this sort of like ripping action happening into Nipa. Anthir. I mean, do you make any noise, Eldas?
Can I try and like scream stop to them?
Yes.
Yeah, no, there is no room for negotiation.
I mean, I think you don't even know what they are at the moment. You've just been woken up with stuff tearing into you. I'd say that Nada's probably called people awake as well, so Anthir would sort of be awake.
Yeah. Okay. I think you hear shouting in Draconic, like.
Yeah, where's Yoshie?
Initiative.
Yoshie was there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Time for everyone to roll their initiatives then.
Well, and death saves.
Oh, hang on.
I've just double rolled.
Okay. Cultist of Unugu goes off.
Nice, I rolled well.
Tent goes off. Why are those going off? Why? Okay, never mind. I think somebody rolled for the tent.
Oh, I didn't click on it.
I didn't.
Okay, so we've got Eldas, Nipa, Nada, Anthir. Okay. Yeah, everyone's on
Well, I might have accidentally rolled when I was doing the group
Nipa needs to go above Nada. And I'm going to get death saves prepped.
Okay, I'm just going to sort. Alright, so Yoshie, you hear Nada's yell. You hear all this action as everything's just sort of ripping in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you just hear like a whir and a thump from where Nipa is.
So I think he's gonna jump down like almost next like where he is now, and he's going to use a katana on that thingy, which is a 20. Is it 11 slashing?
Yeah, so it carves it in half.
Is it dead?
It's in half. It's definitely dead. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
And
2
then this
twitching
one
pieces.
Don't worry.
Wait, which one's Charmander? Which one's Charmander?
You just killed him.
Wait, that was Charmander.
No, I don't know where Charmander is on here.
Charmander's down the
Down the
bottom.
bottom here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Campfire.
Okay. So, and this one that's right here below Eldas, I'm going to do a hand crossbow, which is a 19. Does a 5 hit? Sorry, 19.
For 5.
Does
Yeah.
a 19 hit?
Yeah.
5. Okay. 5 damage.
Not
One
enough.
that
So
arrow
one of
off.
the Velociraptors that was biting Eldas just gets a crossbow bolt into its shoulder, and it just sort of just bares its teeth in your face very, very angrily.
Right.
All right, Yoshie, any other movement you want to take? You've got nothing in melee distance at the moment.
Is going to move down to here by Nipa to sort of defend him.
Okay, so yeah, you're sort of like standing almost protectively over Nipa as he's sort of scrambling to get up. Anthir?
Nipa's dead.
Alright, so Anthir. I know. 5, 10. And then does he see all of these? Do you see?
No.
Yeah, he will.
No, they're too far away. You hear noise from bushes and stuff like that, but you've got immediate threat in front of you.
If he moves here, that's what I meant. Can he see these?
Oh, he can see those. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Bye bye. Wait, there it is.
Okay, so shatter.
Who are you hitting?
Where?
Yep. Around about there, so it hits all
Okay,
of them
I'm just
and
going to
not
drag
us.
it over, and you can place it where you want.
Yeah.
Let's not go killing Nipa now, eh?
Well,
We
Nipa's
joked
already
this last
dying.
time.
I'm not gonna kill him. No, I'm not gonna hit him.
okay. So move it where you like.
Oh, I don't see the yellow area around it anymore, and I can't select it.
You can't select it.
No, and I don't see the yellow area. I think that's just because it's not selected. Yep, there we go. That's better.
There
If I go like there, will that hit? Well, actually, the only reason I moved there is because you said I couldn't see them, but I could. So Anthir could have done that while there, correct?
Anthir can what? Can
We
Could
can't
Anthir
see
have
more than
casted
10
that when he was
feet.
there?
he can move there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't see more than
And
10
he's going
feet though.
to do shatter there, so it
So you
doesn't
just put it
hit
beyond his
Eldas, but it hits the rest of them.
That will hit Eldas.
That
Oh.
will hurt us. It's in a square.
Wait,
It's
how do I do it so I
that's the
don't
safe
hit
option.
Eldas?
That's the safe
it.
option,
That's the
yeah.
only one that will not hit anything,
Yeah, fine. I guess I'm gonna have to do
and
that.
that will take.
At least it'll take out 3 of
raptors.
them.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Constitution 15 for 3 raptors. Let's have a look. Save. Constitution. The first one from the top down is a fail.
He's dead.
Okay, actually, let me just
And also, it's half on the failed.
Yeah, 'cause it's a
save.
spell, not a
It's
I'm
half
cantrip.
just going to do the
successful,
other
sorry.
2 quickly. So that's a fail
Fail.
and a fail. So
Fail.
they all fail.
Right, they all die.
And
They all
take
die. 18 damage.
Yeah, they're fried.
Okay, death saves.
All right, so describe to me how the shatter spell.
Wait,
just
Dad, what about that one?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Jesus, Jack, what the hell?
It's
Patience.
just the rest of them went up so
Grasshopper.
fast, and that one took a while, so I thought it might have been. Patience was silence, Nipa Bloodthorn. No, I'm not casting silence.
Okay, and that's
think
the final
that-
bit of
I
your
think-
movement, yeah?
I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, Nipa. So you're prone at the moment. You're scrambling to your feet.
He's dying.
Oh yeah, he's dying. Okay, so yeah, 1 off. Okay. Velociraptors. Now, the Velociraptors are all
DM.
going to attack at once. So, Nada, you get surrounded by 3 Velociraptors.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and you're going to have, so that's 3 bites. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, and 3 claws. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 7
Shit.
hits. 14 doesn't.
His AC's a 17.
His AT 17, so you get 7 piercing damage.
Can Charmander use
5
his
piercing damage, so that's 12, 18,
Can Charmander use his defender?
Yep.
18. No, it's not within range. 18,
Oh, is it
so
not?
let me count that again. Right, so we've got a 7 which hits. So just take these off as they go, yeah? So
Yep,
7 hits.
so
Another 7
Yep.
off. Another 5
So that's
off.
45, 40,
Another 6 off.
34,
Another 6 off.
28,
And another 3.
25.
Okay. Alright, so we've got a Velociraptor which is still tearing into a prone Eldas. So this is at advantage. So it's 1 bite, 1 claws. 7. And yeah, so you take another 7 piercing damage as a Velociraptor latches onto your shoulder, Eldas.
And
Yeah.
DM.
Okay, yeah.
Where's this one going? Because it's reasonable it's going to attack Nipa, but it's also reasonable-ish, less so that it's going to attack Anthir.
Yeah, well,
Like,
Anthir's going to have
as a
these
DM,
creeping up on them, so that's...
If I was a DM, I'd roll for something, but that's your call.
Alright, so we've got Yeah, they all gang up on Anthir. Unfortunately, the one here can't actually reach him. But this is all pack tactics. There's 4 attacks on you, Anthir.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's have a look. 4 bites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nope.
No, just the bottom one. 1, 2.
Pack tactics. Remember?
Okay, so you take 7 piercing damage
No, why do I take 7 piercing damage?
because the 22 hits you.
Oh, does it have
It's
advantage?
pack tactics.
It's
yeah.
pack tactics.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't know
So
they
take
had
these
pack
off as I
tactics.
say, yeah? So
Yeah.
a bite comes through from nowhere. There's rustling from the bushes behind you. Takes you for 7 piercing damage.
Alright.
There's another snap that misses, but another bite latches onto your calf for another 5 piercing damage. Okay, and then all the claws are going to come in now. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right,
Oh, I'm dead.
you're dead.
No, I'm saying I probably will be. I'm still at 47 health, but I haven't taken that off yet.
All right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rolling death saves.
All right, so claws rake on you for another 10 points of damage. Another 14, make that 14. There's another crit. Fucking hell. How much health have you got left?
After that 14, I have 23 health left.
Okay, 14. So because you got another crit, so take another 7 off.
Is that all of
That's
them?
everything attacking
So
you.
now I have 16 health.
Okay, all right, but you hear more noise coming from the top ridge.
What the heck?
Okay, as raptors are gathering. Some drop
Okay.
down to the bottom here. They make it to about there. They are not rushing though. Okay, Nada.
Yes.
You hear this absolute carnage happening.
I'm gonna pop a cap into their ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna bonus action second wind. So in bonus action second wind, I'm gonna roll a hit die plus I think 4, is it? Hit die plus
it your
fight level.
level?
So
Five.
I regain 13 health
Okay,
using my bonus action.
lovely.
My action, so I'm gonna attack these. I'm gonna attack everything I can with action. So the first one to my left,
Okay.
heavy crossbow. That's a miss.
That's an absolute miss. I think all
You
the
know what?
scrabbling around you.
I'm using a superiority die. I cannot fail here.
A superiority die on a crit miss. You're gonna.
Still fail.
Well, no, not if I can roll them high on my
I'm
precision
gonna tell you
attack.
now. You need 4 at least.
Okay,
Okay,
that one off.
go for it.
Fail.
Nope, 2.
So
Fail.
yeah, it misses.
Popping the second attack into the same guy.
Okay.
That hits.
That
That
definitely
kills.
hits.
That hit.
So this one
And
actually
that-
gets knocked down here, absolutely completely skewered.
Yeah.
Let me just
Middle guy.
block him. Right.
So that's 2 bolts gone.
Okay.
Need to
That's
take
your
those
2
off.
attacks. You said you were going to action surge as well, didn't you? Or
Action surge, yeah, to
Okay.
kill everyone around me. Middle guy
yep, he gets absolutely wiped off the face of the planet,
and left side guy.
and he gets absolutely. So yeah,
That's
you
it.
have now cleared your immediate area of attacking velociraptors.
I think he's like a melee brawl for control of his crossbow, and it's like thwump the first one jumps on, thwump the second one runs into it, and then the third one is turned on and thwump.
And
It's
for anyone who's watching that doesn't know, he has a crossbow feat, which allows him to actually not take disadvantage on anything in melee range.
I'll throw it up on screen now.
Yeah, good idea.
Crossbow expert. I have it too. It's quite a good feat.
And you ignore the loading quality, hence the reason why you
Yeah.
can keep firing out like a machine gun. Taking
Yeah.
out my velociraptors. How are you guys being so nasty to these? Are you retaining
I'm
your
sorry.
position?
Yes, he's actually no, he's jumping down. He's running towards the fire. So,
He's running
one,
towards the fire, so that's 5-10 because that is rough.
yeah,
15,
15, 25,
5.
30. So he rushes. I said that ends his movement.
Okay, you see
in
currently a velociraptor attached to Eldas's shoulder by his
Get it
teeth.
off, get it off.
Just trying to... Eldas? Yeah, that's your current predicament.
Okay. So looking around, I can see that. Is it Nipa in purple?
Yes.
Nipa's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to
Can you heal him?
heal.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how
Are
you
you
can do that?
going
Because you've got to
to
disengage.
use your staff?
It won't reach.
My staff would, but then I'd be healing everything else, wouldn't I? Okay,
There
right.
is... Everything is at max health around you. At the moment. All the mobs.
Do it.
I'm going to poison spray that one in front of me.
20 poison damage. That's not buff.
Jesus.
It does,
2d12.
yeah, you were. It's 2d12.
That's powerful.
Okay, so DT 16 save on that, which is a Constitution. He crits.
It makes it.
He crits.
But he's probably still dead.
No, it's
so
not.
the creature
It's not half
will
damage.
take-
It's
Oh
a
no, it's a
cantrip.
cantrip! It's a cantrip!
Yeah.
Oh my
I know.
god!
I said
Jammy
2d10 damage, 2d12 damage for a cantrip is crazy.
Okay, the creature must succeed or take. Yeah. Okay.
Or
so
take 1d12 poison damage.
It increases by when you reach 5th level, 11th, and then 17th.
So it's 2d12.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if he crits his save, he's right.
Okay. So.
Oh, my
How
Toll
does
the
your
Dead
poison
is
spray
2d8.
kill this? This is the one that was attached to your shoulder.
It don't work. I think it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay, right. I thought you were saying it was just a 1d12. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I
It
said.
is.
Yeah, because Mum, you're 5th level. We're 5th level, so it's 2d12.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
for
that's it.
example, my Toll the
Yeah.
Dead is 2d8 and
It
2d12.
says the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take whatever amount of damage. So if it
The spell's
succeeds,
damage.
it doesn't take any of the damage. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If it says
Alright.
if it says it needs half as much, it would say or must succeed or take half as much on a success.
It's
Or...
generally spells that have that condition applied. Like if you, like, say if you're using Burning Hands.
Okay.
As a
that'll be
general
that.
rule, cantrips are if they make the save, no damage is done. Generally.
Yeah, generally.
Okay, so
I'm going to use then my hidden step.
Is that a bonus action?
I'm gonna,
Is that a bonus
Yeah.
action?
Yeah.
Good idea.
So I'm just gonna disappear and hopefully try and confuse that Velociraptor a bit.
okay, can you link your hidden step? Does it take anything? Can you take anything with you? Because it's currently attached to your shoulder by its teeth. Hidden step. Okay, as a bonus action, you can until. Okay, so yeah, you are invisible, but you do still have a raptor attached to you. To everyone else, it just looks like this raptor is now dangling in air
Yeah.
as Eldas stands up. I'm assuming you're standing up and turns invisible. But you know where it is. Okay, Charmander. What's he going to be doing? Oh, are you going to move Eldas while you've got this raptor attached to you anywhere?
But he'll come with me, won't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I won't get disengaged. So I'm gonna go there.
All right. So yeah,
You need
I'll
to
take
move
this
him
one out of the
down.
way. All right. Okay. So Charmander, what's Charmander up to? Yeah,
Help me, Charmander.
He has
Help
got
me.
a couple in front of him.
Yep.
So he's gonna attack this one with a
Yes.
bite.
Okay.
Good Charmander.
One sec, because it's got like little red boxes next to. I can't choose his multi-attack.
Well, it's just a bite and a claw.
Yeah, no, I know, but it had little red boxes to delete the
Oh yeah, that's
There's
if
a
you
lock
press
button. There's a
the,
lock button.
The
Right.
gear
There's
button.
the
Press
button that
the
looks
gear
a bit
button
like
at
a
the top
lock.
of it.
closed it. So he
Yeah,
was
okay.
going to bite. that first one.
Okay, so yeah, it does hit. It sort of takes around about... Well, it takes a good chunk out of it. And I think at this point, you actually notice, as they're facing sort of like raptor to raptor, Anthir would notice this.
Yeah.
Charmander, that skinny sort of dying Velociraptor that you had, being so well fed and everything over the last couple of weeks, is actually, by mass, chunkier and far more hench than the Velociraptors that you are fighting at the moment. He has definitely flourished within your group. So anyway, he's got his claws, which he slashes at the other
Same
Velociraptor. Minus 3. The other Velociraptor is on its last legs, but is not dead. Any other movement for Charmander? Is he going to reposition anywhere, or...?
Can he use second wind?
Yes. He can do.
Yeah, good idea.
So
roll 1d10 plus 4.
Wait, why 4? Oh yeah, Charmander's 4. I just got confused because we're all 5.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
that is
so
the
just
worst
5.
roll I've ever seen.
I've done worse.
Yeah, you have, but...
Alright, so we're on to Yoshie now. Yoshie, make a perception check.
Oh, okay. Perception... check. Okay, that's perception. Submit. Oof, that's bad.
Yeah, okay. What are you doing?
I'm moving down to here, and I also have crossbow expert, and I think I'm going to use my hand crossbow on that one,
Okay.
which is a 19. So I'm pretty sure that probably dies.
Yeah, that's the one that's
Yeah.
Charmander been munching on, and it knocks
And
it
then
off
this
down
one here, and that one there, I'm going to use my katana on, which is a 16. I'm fairly sure that hits for 12 damage.
Yep. So, and this one, literally, it's you slice its head off.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So, any other movement or anything? That's 5, 10, 15, 20. You've got 30 foot, 10 foot of movement left if you
I
want.
think I'm going to stay sort of in engagement with this one, making sure it sort of doesn't hit Anthir or Nipa, because Anthir is on low
Okay.
health.
Cool. So, talking about Anthir, what's he going to be doing?
Anthir
Yes.
is going to do this one here. Has that been damaged at all?
No.
Alright, well I guess it's just going to be a 2d8 damage from my cantrip then.
Okay. Toll the dead. Okay. It's a 15. What save? Wisdom saving throw. Oh yeah, come on.
Yep.
Alright.
So I'm guessing that's going to fail, and 2d8 damage, so that should pretty much instant... Oh.
15.
He makes it.
He saves.
Can I just see how much damage that would have done?
If you wish.
Sure.
Okay.
That's the worst roll for 2d8.
So again, the Velociraptor doesn't. He hears the bell, doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
I take it you're staying where you are.
Yeah, because I don't really want to provoke any opportunity attacks.
Yeah. All right, Nipa.
Second
You
unlucky.
see there are still 3 Velociraptors alive amongst you.
make
And
one.
where are you?
Dying
Make
on
a
the
perception
floor.
check, Nipper.
Nipper's
I'm
on
dying on the
death
floor.
saves.
Oh no, he's on death saves. Of course he is. Yeah. Shit, no one's healing him. All right, so 1 pass, 1 fail. Okay. Perception checks not necessary.
To be honest, I thought my mum healed him, but
Okay.
did my mum not heal him?
No, she healed someone else. I don't know where she's gone.
She could have used a staff.
Yeah, that's what I
couldn't
meant
she?
about the staff. But
Yeah.
okay.
Mum?
So
Mhm.
Velociraptors.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, yeah.
It's
I would have
just,
healed all the
don't roll out.
Velociraptors.
No, because the Velociraptors were already at max health.
Not anymore.
Well, no, they're not anymore, but you wouldn't have healed any Velociraptors because they're already at max health, or they were already at max
Okay.
health.
Oh.
I am going to be very, very nice.
Yes!
Okay, and all of these are going to attack Eldas.
Fine. Oh, wait, oh. Wait, this is better than them attacking Nipper.
I'm just gonna say right now. I if he dies, I understand that. You know, there's realistically you either take out your opponent once and for all, or you move on to a new one while one's down and bleeding out.
Yeah.
It's a decision that's
Well,
made in
the way I'm
seconds.
rationalising
If
it,
I
yeah.
say
Okay.
I've stood there and tried to intimidate them into attacking me?
Well, what I'm saying is, from their point of view, they've all come in, all right? There's something down on the floor, okay, which is not attacking them at the moment. They have lost a hell of a lot of their pack quickly. It would make sense to me that they would be concentrating on the things that are fighting back at the moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, that's the way I would see it anyway. So, 3 bites, 3 claws. I hope you make this, Eldas. This is all pack tactics, so advantage.
If you don't, then I can stabilize you.
Okay, that's 7 damage.
Alright, so Eldas, take 7. Yes, 7 piercing damage.
Does
I've
14
done
hit?
minus
14
10.
doesn't hit. Okay, and then your claws are coming through now.
Oh, 14 does hit.
No, 14 doesn't hit.
No, 14 doesn't hit.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Okay, so you take a further 6.
Those hit.
11.
Further.
Yeah, you're
14.
definitely down. Okay, so you're on death saves too. We've got 2 people down with death saves here. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to... I'm going to take your hit points down to 0 so I don't keep trying to... do that. Okay, so Velociraptor's turns. This one is going to jump up here. It's attacking... and miss it. Oh, hang on. So there's
a
you
21.
take 5 piercing damage.
Who's it attacking?
Sorry, this is onto Anthir. So
Okay.
there's scrabbling from the small sort of cliff next to you, and Velociraptor comes up and just takes a bite at your foot.
So I take 5 piercing damage.
Okay, into view, you see several more of these. Okay, but they're not within attacking range at the moment. Nada. In fact, everyone who's not down perceives that. Okay, I'm moving Shatter out the way for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2. Pap. I'm gonna get the ones surrounding Anthir out.
Oh,
First one's a crit.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Second one's a crit.
I have a plan for my next turn. I can bring both of them back up. So
These are both crits.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom one. Okay, so the bottom one, the one that's just came up and attacked Anthir, that's out of the fight now. The other one is on its last legs, the one literally right by Nipa. So those are your 2 attacks. You can't action surge again. Anything else?
He's just gonna yell, "Come and get some!"
Come and get some. Cool. Alright, Eldas, make your first save, please. And Eldas, also remember that Charmander can impose disadvantage.
Yep.
18.
Nice, very nice. Okay, so you mark 1 success. Charmander, what's he going to be doing?
He's going to come up here. Yeah, and attack that one.
Okay, so bite first, or whichever first. This one's definitely on its last legs. Okay, so the bite takes that one out.
And then he moves forward and attacks that one with claws.
Okay.
So he would be standing where that one now. Yeah.
Okay, and claws, I'll take that as a 3 slashing. Brilliant. Okay, -3. Okay. So, Yoshie, you're up, dude.
Yep. I think Yoshie is going to sort of climb around here
Okay.
and sort of end up over there. And he's going to
No.
attack. Why?
Okay, because you'd have to go through the Velociraptor's space.
Oh, okay, so he's just going to hit that one then.
Yeah.
So, Yoshie macro. So 12 katana. Does 12 hit?
No, it's at advantage anyway, because pack tactic.
I don't have pack tactics, Mum.
It's only the Velociraptors have pack tactic and the
And the
Kobolds.
kobold.
So yeah, a 12 is just
Charmander
what you
give that
need.
to him.
Pardon?
No,
Doesn't Charmander give that to him?
no.
No.
Help is an action.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that first
So
one,
12 slashing.
first one dies
Alright.
from the.
And this one that's over there by Eldas is going to take my next attack
Well,
with the
no.
hand crossbow.
To be honest, okay, I could be a bit of an arsehole here and say, well, you shot your hand crossbow into the one that you targeted originally.
But I didn't. I said I was
Yeah.
doing katana.
Okay, just try to do your things at one time. Okay, but this
Yeah.
time I'll take it.
It's just okay. It's just I set up a macro
Yeah,
that
try-
rolls both of them. So
Spread your attacks out. Right, so you take that
Alright.
one. Okay. Alright. Everything around you is dead, but you have more advancing. Okay.
Do you even
Yoshie,
see that?
You could take. You've got another 10 foot of movement.
no, I think I'm going to stand there.
30. Right. Okay. Anthir. Right. You have 2 members of your party down now. One of them the main
Yep,
healer.
I know. I'm just gonna heal them up quickly. So on the one which is in melee range, Eldas, I'm going to do Cure Wounds, and
You can't
on
cast 2 spells in a turn. You can only
Yes,
cast
I
one
can,
spell, one cantrip.
because Healing Word is a bonus action.
Is it a cantrip?
No, it's not a cantrip, but it's a
You can
bonus
only
action.
cast, in the rules, it's one level spell and 1 cantrip. That's
Only
why
cast-
when I
it's-
that's why when I cast that's why when I make Burning Out, I'll have to cast a cantrip for my action instead of a spell.
Yeah, but can't you cast
No?
a bonus action and a spell?
Yeah, but it has to be a
Mum's
cantrip
done it
reaction. Yes, but it has to be a cantrip as your action.
Mum's done Cure Words and Healing Word before.
Okay,
Has she?
Together.
I don't remember.
Yeah, she has.
It's not rules as written. And honestly, I agree with that. It's about OP otherwise.
Okay, let me just have a quick look. Spells.
It's not rules as written, but it's rules as intended.
That's how it's intended.
Okay, let me just get the book out. Dungeon Master's Guide.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Right, would you be able to check on the companion? Just have a look at, just search in Dungeon Masters and see if you can find it as well there. Spells.
No results found. Oh, look on D&D Beyond.
Right. Because it'd be nice to get you both up, but I don't want to do it outside of.
Oh, alright, well, you know what? Because of that, because I just read it and yeah, Riley was right. I don't think there was rules as intended, but we'll go by rules as written. So I'm going to use, spare the die. I'm going to move up. That's right, I'm going to move up.
Okay, it is possible for a cast to cast a spell as a bonus action and action as another as an action in one turn. The conditions are described exactly on Player's Handbook, page 202. One spell has the casting time of 1 bonus action. You have your bonus action. The other spell is a cantrip. The other spell is a casting time of 1
Yeah, I
turn.
know.
Yeah,
I
I've
just
got
said-
it as well here.
Yeah, I know.
Page 202 of the Player's Handbook. Bonus action. A spell cast with a bonus action is especially swift. You must use a bonus action on your turn to cast the spell. Jack, shut up. Let me just finish reading without you interrupting. Provided that you haven't already taken a bonus action this turn, you can't cast another spell during the same turn except for a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did think so.
Alright, so who's going first now, quickly? Who are you healing with what?
Okay, so I'm going to go up to Nipa, and I don't know why this isn't working, and I'm going to use Stabilize Dead, right?
Okay.
Which just stabilizes him. Then I'm going to go to Eldas, right? And I'm going to use Healing Word.
Perfect. So yeah, Eldas, you come up. I'll just add that quickly. With 7. All right. So yeah, you sort of all groggily sort of come around. Just sort of glance around. You see a whole lot of dead velociraptors around you. But from your lying face on the grass, the way that you're looking, you see more approaching through the mist.
I just want to see how lucky I am. Well, maybe I didn't need it.
Nice. All right, so that's the end of Anthir's turn?
Yep.
Okay, Nipa. You're stabilised.
He's fine, yeah.
Yeah. Velociraptors are going to come in. Right, so... Bang. 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 Alright, so we've got... we'll start from the bottom. Yoshie, you take 4... You take 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay, Eldas, you're just going to get 1 attack on you. Shit.
Why?
16.
Eldas has gone down again.
Eldas is
Can
down again.
Charmander not use his defender?
Yes,
Is it a reaction?
Yep, he
do.
can.
So he is going to cancel out that.
The
Would a
advantage.
14 hit you?
No.
No.
15.
So defender is. Let's just have a quick look. Is that just on one mob or anything? Can you link it? Defender impose disadvantage on the attack roll of a creature. So yeah, I take you cancelling out the that one. So you just take 4 piercing damage. Nice. Nice. And then we've got on Nada, scrabbling behind you, 3 raptors appear. So you're going to get the 3 bites first.
17 AC. Hit.
3.
Miss.
Got...
So that...
Wow, just 3 piercing damage out of that. And then the claws. 1, 2, 3. Miss. 6.
Miss. Hit and hit.
Yeah, so you got 10 damage.
Yes.
Out of the claws. So yeah, just tearing into you as they sort of, with fury, as the rest of the pack has gone down. Okay, Nada, what are you going to do to retaliate to these?
I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in
That's
the face.
what else am I gonna do? Let me just. Yeah, I shot 2 last. So I'm now on 26 bolts on 24 because I'm firing twice.
Okay.
So this turn, to my leftmost. That's a failing.
That's there's no pack tactics. Yep, that's a fail.
Do it again.
That's a hit.
That's
Same
a hit.
target, but it's only a 5.
-5. So yeah, this hits the bolt sinks into its hindquarters, and you see one of its legs sort of not being able to work quite properly.
I think this is a proper melee because these are both the same size.
Yeah,
So
these are all head height to you and everything. Yeah, absolutely, man. So this is a little bit in the fog and everything. It's probably a little bit frightening too. Is there anything else that he can do? There's nothing else, is there?
No.
You've done your everything. All right, Eldas.
It's Wakanga's time.
Wakanga time.
Wakanga.
Okay, so what level are you casting the healing spell at it? Blah 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 blah.
I am going to do a level 3 because I think we're all quite desperately low.
Yeah.
And I will do. I'm just double checking which one's more powerful.
Cure wounds is generally the best.
I don't know. Cure wounds.
Healing
Cure
prayer
wounds is
takes
better.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Huh?
There's healing prayer, but that takes like 10 minutes. So
I've got cure wounds and healing word. That's what I got.
Yeah.
Oh,
Healing
yeah.
word is instant, but it's worse.
1d8 or 1d4. You want cure wounds, really?
Healing word's ranged.
Yes,
I
60
don't
foot.
need range because I've got
you
the
got the
staff.
staff. Yeah, she channels
Yeah,
it into the
exactly.
flower which she's touching. Okay, so Do you want to place the staff?
Yeah.
Well, actually, it should all be around you. Okay. And it doesn't heal the Velociraptor. It's out of range. All right, so no, I mean it'll be on you anyway, so that's fine.
Right, okay.
So that's cool. All right, so everyone take what's that? 22 hit points.
Oh shit! I'm nearly up to max.
Okay, Yoshi's at max.
47.
Okay. How many flowers have you got left now? Is it 2?
2.
Okay, I'm just going to use your green circle as the 2 as the tracker for it. Lovely. Okay, and the radius is right at 10. Yes. Okay. So yes, you use your stuff. Everyone heals up.
Yep.
Is there any movement or anything that you're going to do? You would take an attack of opportunity. You could move there and there.
No, I think I'll take a bonus action.
Yeah.
To go invisible, so that next time I can use sneak.
Okay. All right. So let's change your status to invisible. Yay.
Because I haven't got a dinosaur hanging out my arm this time.
No. All right. Charmander just sees you disappear before him, but he's aware now that he's seen this happen before, isn't he? So
yeah.
Okay. What's he gonna do?
He is going to. Seeing that there's 2 in front, only 2 down here, he's going to charge up and try and help Nada.
Okay.
So he's sort of going to step on that one.
Okay, I'll move it out of the
and
way.
he's going to have a bite at that one that's directly in front of him that's already slightly
Okay, good idea.
damaged.
11 is not enough to hit though. But the do you want to do the
don't
claw
take
attack? Yeah.
the claws.
The claw, he does get pack tactics. So yeah, the bite misses. The claws do hit. Unfortunately, it's not enough to take the Velociraptor out. But it is dying.
Yep.
All right, Yoshie.
Alright, Yoshie. There's this one in front of Yoshie, which he is going to hit with his katana.
Which is definitely a hit, yeah.
Alright, was that already damaged, or no?
Well, it is now that you've...
Yeah. And, oh wait, that's Anthir's character sheet. Here we go, Yoshie. And he is going to also use his hand crossbow.
Oh, unfortunately, 11 is not enough to hit. So basically, within all this, the scrabbling and everything, it shoots right, lands right between the 2 Velociraptors, but doesn't hit. Anthir. Right.
Alright, so Anthir is going to see this one over here that's already damaged.
Yep. Toll.
And he is going to... 12 dead. Why not?
And he fails, so...
2d12. He's dead.
Oh, he's definitely dead. So this one does recognise the sound of the toll, the sound of the bell. What happens? How does this work? Describe what happens.
So I think I sort of swirl up and like mutter sort of arcane, somewhat godlike words, and this sort of radiant glowing area appears around this Velociraptor as it almost melts while letting out like a dried shriek. Yeah.
Cool. Deaded. Alright. Anything else?
Nope. I think I'm just going to move forwards a little bit.
Okay.
To there.
Wonderful. Okay, so next we have Nipa. Alright.
Yeah.
Full health and everything almost.
Basically, yeah.
Right. So
There is only one spell for it. Rather annoyed, or rather angry.
Haha, nice.
Damage be damned. He's had a long rest. He's got all his spells back. Yeah, he hasn't used Mage Charms, that's good. Fireball.
Fireball.
Nice.
Fireball. Right. I've got something for you to play with, mate.
Yes, he does. I've seen it.
Damage to the forest be damned.
Yeah. You do not know how large of an area Fireball is. It is so ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me change that so that you can move it. All players. Bang.
That's Fireball. It could literally hit everything in this fight.
It's literally just there.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, they're all dead.
So, can you explain
How you kill
what
them?
happens, how you completely deforest this particular area?
Yeah, I want to just check the components, because I want to describe this properly.
Cool.
This is no like, oh, the staff glows. This is a bit more than that. So he pulls out this tiny ball. It smells sulphury and eggy, and he mutters some arcane words, and he points with the ball just behind the Velociraptors, just so it gets them, and it glows and it glows and it glows, and it becomes this big ball, and then it vanishes, and all of a sudden that part of the forest erupts in flame.
Nice. So it doesn't arc or anything like that. You create it in your hands. It gets to this flaming thing, and then it disappears. And there's just a huge explosion. There's twigs and trees.
Yeah.
Everything comes flying in your direction.
They're all
Spell
dead.
save DC. So yeah, when you cast what's it nights?
They don't need to. It's half as much from the failed. It's still 14 damage. They're all dead.
Yeah, all absolutely destroyed. And then that fades away.
Juice like, who set off the napalm?
Yeah. That's the wrong thing. I want to do.
Yeah, you just hear Nipa breathe angrily as like. Yeah.
All right.
I think Nada reels back in shock and surprise. He has never seen anything like that before.
Right.
Me Hulk. Me Ag.
This one is legging it. Taking attack of opportunity, has seen this and has gone,
It's
no,
dead.
I'm the only one that's left. So yeah, 2 attacks attack of opportunity from Eldas and 1 from Yoshie.
It's dead already.
Well, mine hasn't come up. Why Anthir? Oh, Yoshie, okay. Katana, yeah, that does it, yeah. So, the mist around you swirls, and below your feet is just carnage. It's blood, it's bits of chopped up and burnt and steaming velociraptors all around you. Your camp is in a mess. Everything's all over, everything's been knocked over and everything in this fight.
Charmander's well happy though. Charged Velociraptor.
You see him go down and he's taking one and he's just shaking this one by the neck. He's just like, yeah. You lot didn't want me. My new pack is stronger.
Yeah.
he's chuffed to bits. Yeah. Okay, so we can take this out. So what are you doing now? The twilight is breaking. There's no point going back to sleep.
Yeah.
I need to collect my bolts first thing first.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Yoshi's gonna do that too. So
I have
what
8
roll is
bolts
it?
missing.
So yeah. So 1d8. And Yoshie, I think yours is like... Yeah. So...
I don't suppose there's anything worth gathering from these. Is like teeth or anything.
Unless you want roasted mint, I'm not too sure.
You could probably... I mean, you'd be able to have some meat to eat now for breakfast.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't need any rations. You could try take sort of like half a day skinning and getting the scales, the hides from a few of them. They might be worth a little bit.
I think I'm gonna. Yoshi's gonna sort of do that with like a dagger and sort of start to like skin.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't do that.
No, I think it's is anyone
Yeah, I
proficient
think
with
anybody
survival?
can. Well, let me check.
Mine's 8.
I am proficient with survival. It's only a +6 though.
I'm
Proficiency, I'd
proficient.
say if you're proficient with survival, you'll be able to harvest these.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll see how well you do. Roll a survival check for me. Just.
Yoshie survival 16.
Yeah, you're fairly good at this. Let's see. You will get 1d10 pelts. Well, not pelts, but you know what I mean. Where's my? There we are.
Because we could do with that money.
Oh, we rolled it like the same time.
That's fine. I'll take
your one's first.
No, I'll take your one because
Okay.
really yours. That's fine.
Yeah.
So you get add 7 raptor hides.
Okay.
Put in they are uncured. 7 uncured raptor hides. And they'd be worth 1 gold piece each.
Oh, that's pretty okay.
Yeah. Okay. Give me 5 minutes. Role player camp experience or something. I'll be back.
Yeah, because we were saying earlier we can buy Charmander some armor.
Chainmail.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
We're not getting plate mail though, because not only is his strength too low, it would cost 1,800 gold. So
Yeah.
we're only
I'd
doing
say-
chainmail.
I'll say it's a medium armor.
We're doing chainmail.
I'll take it's a medium, so his stealth's not impacted.
Well, maybe we could see what the he doesn't really have stealth, but maybe we can see
No,
what
he
the
doesn't.
price difference is.
That is
Well,
true.
I know chainmail is about 120 gold, which
Um,
Yoshi could get all by himself.
Nada's actually proficient with blacksmith tools.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
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 Okay. Well, that was quite a surprise,
Fun
having
fight.
all them velociraptors jumping all over us.
It was quite a
Yeah.
fun little fight. It was easy though. Easy-ish.
Well,
yeah,
he's-
you say that because you didn't die.
By easy, I mean none of us actually died.
No, we
Jack.
did actually
Mum.
die.
Mum, by die I mean die, not just become unconscious and do death
Well, but the thing
save.
is, if Terry wasn't, if Terry wasn't a nicer DM, if he wasn't going easy on her, he didn't go easy, but
No, he didn't. But he's not
as a DM,
Yeah.
I could put 2 in together that Velociraptor might go for the down target and for the kill.
Yeah, like he wasn't ruthless about it.
No.
No, as where I might have been a bit more ruthless about it. I might have said,
Yeah,
all right, I'm gonna roll a wisdom check to see how
Yeah.
he thinks.
But that's kind of one thing I like about having my dad as a GM, because he thinks more realistically.
Well, that
Because
is more realistically.
based on their perception, based on the Velociraptor's perception, they don't see you as
Okay.
unconscious and struggling. They see you as already dead. So they're like, right,
Yeah, but
why fight him when he's already dead?
Yeah, but it still could have been put down to a roll, which then
But
you don't.
I don't really think that.
do.
Okay.
I mean, I could have justified it as a predator seeing their prey go down, and they want to get that kill quick.
Yeah, but there's also other people who are basically
Velociraptors, but-
instantly killing their friends.
Yeah, but they're velociraptors. They're scavengers. They're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, kill it, eat it.
It's
But they
it's
want to get
easy-
everybody
easy
else
to
out of the way
get.
first before they eat it, don't they?
No, they're
Mm.
scavengers. It's.
Well,
I don't know.
wild animals won't start eating something while
Exactly.
stuff around is still around
That
to
is
sort
true.
of
That is true.
Yeah, I
interrupt
just
their
said that.
feeding. You know, they'll make sure that the area is safe before they start feeding because it's a very vulnerable position.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, one sec.
Right. Okay. So, so what's happened with the camp and everything? You've made a little bit of velociraptor kebabs for breakfast.
Yeah, I think Nipa's just resting up. He's tired as hell.
Yeah. So you sort of take a short rest.
Yep, I think
yeah.
Anthir is going to take a short rest too.
I think everyone can take a short rest basically while you're taking the morning to harvest these velociraptors.
Yeah, they're both Nada's gonna get his second win back and action surge, I think. And Nipple will regain a 3rd level spell slot. That's the only one he used. So yeah.
Okay.
it's half rounded up. So
Oh,
yeah.
damn it. No.
What?
We got half movement, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, all the ground is muddy and slippery. So I think this basically starts happening while you're sort of harvesting the velociraptors. Everything's classed as rough terrain. There's nothing which is impassable for you at the moment. You're not on the river. You're not finding a camp because you're going to be going to Fort Balurian. So yeah, it basically has no impact on you, rather than extending your travel a little bit to Fort Balurian. So I'll say it's probably just afternoon when you get through to Fort Balurian. So let's drag you there. There we go, Fort Balurian. Hey, so you see the walls, the wooden palisades and everything sort of coming before you. Your feet are slogging through mud and everything, and you get through to the gate. Right, let me put you on the gate. Let's include Charmander there. Oh, you'll need to be made small. I forgot about this. Right. There we go, Eldas. You don't have a baby panther underneath you. Okay. So, halt! Who goes there?
It's
We have
us.
returned.
We're back.
And you see a guard sort of peering over the top. You've got Nipa and Nada in the front, so he goes down and he calls to the back. He says, "Yeah, they are back." And their door sort of creaks open a little bit before you.
We enter.
Yeah, you can absolutely enter.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you're coming through, you see Korahi there. He's hammering away again. And he's like, "Oh, hey, how's it, guys?
Hey,
How are you?
Korahi.
You alright?"
Morning.
They're good. You? How are you?
It's been a night.
Well, yeah, it's been pretty quiet around here, to be honest. He sort of takes a look and a measure at you, and he sees a little bit more of that hardness, that experience behind the eyes. And he says, "Looks like you guys had a little bit of a rough trip, eh?"
Been an interesting time.
It's been really quiet around here. Yeah, well, I've got a couple of things to get onto. We'll catch up a bit later.
Right, yeah. Sounds good.
Of course.
So he sort of like waves through, he looks at his metal size and sticks it into the forge to get it back up to heat. Yeah, and you continue through.
Yep.
Alright. I think I'm going to go to the sort of the shopping place.
Okay,
Nipa and Nada. Nipa wants to get the contract cashed in straight away before we do anything.
First, yeah?
Yeah, that's what Nipa's just doing. Like, come on, guys, we should get our gold.
Yeah.
And get our
There's
reward.
no point going shopping until we got all the money.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I have some transcribing to do.
Okay, so let me... In a Bailey. The guards just wave you through. They recognise you.
Yep.
And can you just all put yourselves just lower? You'll see what I mean when I drag you across. Make yourselves the right size. You get through. The guards say the commander's busy, though. If you go through and speak to Gruta.
How do I change my size?
You should be okay. I'll do it.
By the way, Dad, you put me and Anthir in a wall.
I just dragged you across as a lot.
Yeah, we can't change our own size.
Can you? All
We
right.
can rotate ourselves though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can use that.
Okay, so you come through. You knock. You're asked to sort of like wait for a little moment.
Okay.
And then you call through, and you see Grutholsdorter in front of you. still looking as gruff as she was before. Piercing blue eyes set on you. And she says, well, I'm glad to see you back.
Morning, Commander.
We were expecting you yesterday.
Sorry, we had a few encounters. Sadly not with people though. Can we come in to discuss what happened?
Please, come in.
And we enter.
Go in and talk through what
So you get in.
what we've seen
Alright,
and
so exactly
finding the ogre weapon.
you hand over the weapon, yeah? First of all.
Yeah.
So she says, before you even say anything, you pull out this weapon, and she goes, I am glad I'm going to be able to tell Liara that there are giants in Chult. And there's a wide grin, and she says, give that to me. Alright, so, what more have you found about the giants?
Nothing much, sadly. We found that in a shipwreck. I couldn't quite make out the name though. It was some of the name was missing.
But you could tell the giants had done it.
Yeah.
And you found this with the shipwreck?
Shipwreck, yeah.
You don't know what the giants are now?
No.
That is a shame. And what
It is.
about the rest of your mission?
We encountered 9 people. Mainly, we cleared out a goblin hut, found a spider's nest, and got attacked by a bunch of velociraptors.
Velociraptors.
Interesting
So
stuff.
you found the goblin then?
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
And they are all dead?
They're dealt with.
They're dealt with.
Ah, that is
They
good.
were doing some weird experimentation though.
Yeah,
In
messed up.
what way?
Could I just
affecting the
talk through
mind.
what they did to poor old Gubby or whatever his name was.
Yeah, madness, Mr. Madness.
That sounds horrible.
Well, it's
Yeah, they did something to his mind. He went mad.
Okay, so in
It's-
regard to your missions, alright,
mhm.
you've done the tour, even though coming back a little bit late. Okay, so what was that? I think that was 20 gold pieces each.
Yep.
I think so.
You found the goblin camp and exterminate it, so that's 500 gold pieces among all of you, so that's 100 gold pieces each.
Jack's
So
looking
that's
after all my
120.
money.
What was that, Eldas?
Jack will be taking my money.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And Yoshie's taking care of all of Anthir's money too, so that's 300.
Okay.
And
And
60.
she says, what's about the ghouls? The ghouls, how many of those did you find? Because she was going to give you
I'm not sure
20
we
gold
encountered
pieces
any.
per ghoul or zombie year.
I don't remember how many we encountered.
How many are in
Sorry.
your... How many years did you take?
I actually
Who
can't
were
remember.
So it's 120 each, is it?
Yeah, it looks like 120 each at the moment.
That's
So, Undead
cool.
Hunters, you haven't returned back with any ears.
No, we don't have
Goblins
any.
in the hills, you've got your 500. You didn't get that quest. Strangers in the Strange Land. Simply having the giant harpoon or spear isn't really enough. They really need to know at least the locations of the giants, or how they got here, or anything like that.
They
So
got hit by bugs.
you're not able to get the magic arrows,
That's fine.
unfortunately. Okay. So basically, just sort of leans back and says, "Thank you for helping." She
Basically.
does sort of you sort of ask how things have been sort of going and all that sort of thing, and you see like a frown cross her face a little bit, and she says, "Well, it's been quite quiet recently. There had some people come to support her, sort of like new recruits.
How long they last?
They were not suitable, really. They were rough, and they just didn't really sort of take orders very well. Although Liara seemed to give them the run of the camp. for some reason, and it seems to sort of like tick her off a little bit. But fresher recruits have since come, and these other ones have been sent away.
Oh, so you finally got them?
You got rid of them, yeah. But they did take a lot of good weaponry with them, which Korahi's a little bit pissed off about.
Interesting.
Other than that, nothing really particular has happened around here. Things have been very, very quiet. No one's come for charters or anything like that.
No, that's
Interesting.
interesting.
So is there anything else you wanted to speak to her about, or should we call that the end of
Actually,
No,
actually, I was promised a reward of a spell scroll containing the arcane words of a spell wizards like to call comprehend languages. Was that arranged? That was promised as part of the reward.
I do not have it with me now. I am unaware of this. I'll speak to Liara a little bit later. She's in an important meeting at the moment. But I will find you or send someone to you.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Literally, she comes out minutes later and hands you the scroll. So yes, you do have that scroll. Yeah.
Okay, there's something I'm going to do with that scroll. Is I want to try and transcribe it into my spell book.
Okay.
And that's a check, I believe.
It is a check and ingredients.
No, I think it's because it's a scroll. I think it's just the check.
Okay.
A scroll. Let me just check up. D&D.
Transcribing.
A wizard spell on a wizard spell scroll can be copied just as spells in the spellbook can be copied. When a spell is copied from a spell scroll, the copy must succeed an intelligence check with DC equal to 10 plus spell's level. And comprehend languages is 5e, is a... I think first level spell. It's a first level spell.
What's it? Comprehend languages?
Yeah.
H? What? Comprehend languages. It is a first level divination. Yeah, so it's DC 11.
Arcana check.
Which you're damn good at, so I'm pretty sure you have to roll like less than 4 to fail this.
Okay, so I've got it.
Yeah.
I rolled a 13.
Jesus.
That's close.
That was close though. All right, so yes, that is now in your spell book. And I take it that actually gets rid of the scroll itself.
Yep, that does.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. That would be why there's no ink and stuff.
And it's a ritual.
Yeah.
So immediately he's going off to the library.
Okay.
How much? I need a pinch of soot and salt. The casting is going to take me 10 minutes, and it's going to last an hour. So, for that time, for about an hour and a bit, he's going to be off in the library doing his thing.
Okay.
Casting this spell and studying the book.
You remember where the library is?
Yeah. So let me get myself there.
Yep. So he's going to go up by Shalal. All right. So what's everyone else doing while Nip is furiously copying this down in his books?
No, I'm curious about hunting out the Ograbi.
Nada's buying bolts.
To give him this the shrub.
Oh yeah, Kawasha. Okay,
Right.
Kawasha is actually just outside the gates. Yeah, you know where he is. I'll just bring him to the foreground for you. Alright, so you're going to go and visit him.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's do that first, shall we? Okay, so yeah, alright, so you knock on his door, and he sort of calls you in. Was basically just sitting there. You've got Kapalue, which is his little veggie pygmy thing. He's sitting sort of like on the kitchen side there. And he sees you, and I take it you're holding the awakened shrub.
Yeah.
In your hands. Oh, and he rushes, a big grin, and he rushes to you and he takes it from you, and he's I am so glad to see you again, my friend. And he says thank you so much, looking at you with this big earnestness in his eyes.
You need to take good care of it. We found it in a poor state.
I will definitely look after you, my friend. You see him sort of very carefully. He sort of takes off a leaf, which is a little bit sort of browning, and he takes a little bit of water and he sort of pours it in to
Hippies,
the
man,
pot.
hippies.
And he says to you, Eldas, so, tell me of your adventures.
Well, I run through where we found the shrub. I don't bother to fill him in. Just say it's been a long journey, but we found the shrub down in a cave,
Goblin.
which had
Goblin
been
cave.
overrun by goblins, and they were using it to experiment, I think.
Okay.
Good
And
berry.
So he pulls down a map, sort of a fairly nicely drawn map, and he asks you to mark down the location of the goblin camp, which you do for him. And he says, I will pass this on to my compatriots and have them check this out.
okay, well, when
again.
you do know that there is a poor goblin in there that has been experimented on, and although is friendly, is confused and can be aggressive.
We will take care of this situation.
Okay. Otherwise, we killed most of them.
You killed all of them except that one.
Yeah, we killed all of them except him.
Okay.
But yeah, I was hoping that you'd let me try shape-shifting with you again.
Oh, big grin. He says, yes, I remember. You were very good. Come to me again this evening. After the ninth bell. And we will see what we can do. All right. So,
I shall see you then.
that would be... Unless there's anything else you want to speak to him about Eldas, that's your little interaction there done?
No, I think that was it, wasn't it?
Okay.
Just enjoy some druidly tea and have a druidly conversation.
Yeah, you just sit down chatting about stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Maybe you speak to him a little bit about the potion that you made that did all these things. And he's like, oh, you must be very strong with the power. And... yeah, I don't think he's going to teach you a potion. Yoshie?
So what Yoshi's going to do is he's going to go into the shopping area and have a look for any like herbs that my mum could use, or like any tools to like assist in making like poisons or something like that.
Any tools for poisons or anything like that? Okay, so you come to this area here, to the trader, and they have various herbs, some that look very similar to what you saw Eldas sort of having. I mean, she's not there at the moment, so you can't really ask her. But you're sort of asking them about all the herbs and everything, and maybe sort of like a herbalist kit or something like that. And, I mean, do you mention a poison kit? Specifically a poison kit?
Yeah.
And she sort of like looks at you and, why would I be selling a poison kit? What type of person are you that wants a poison kit? Who are you trying to poison?
Excuse me, I'm quite a good adventurer who has gone on missions for Commander Liara Porter.
Oh my god.
It's not like I'm trying to poison anybody in this town. So, if you don't want to do business with me, then that's fine. I can just leave.
I do not sell poisons. I sell herbs to heal people. No, go away. All right. You do, however, come to around about here, and they seem to have sort of like not necessarily fresh herbs or anything like that, but more sort of like ground and prepared stuff in jars, and it seems to be more like a general store than anything else. And you sort of see what looks a little bit like a herb kit up on the shelf. Not quite as good as Eldas is, not quite as comprehensive or anything. And what do you say about it?
I think with this different, I'm like, that's not a herbalism kit, but this is almost a herbalism kit. I think I go up to like who's manning the shop and ask,
He says,
like, what is that? Is it a kit to do with herbalism? Or
to be honest, I do not know what this is. It was from one of the gods that died in the zombie attack. He was renting a property from me, and it is one of his possessions. I'm selling it here to try and make some of my money back.
Can I-
yes.
okay.
Take off the dead.
Can I have a little bit of a look before I buy, or no?
Yeah. So he sort of hands it down to you. There you open it up, and there's around about 20 small little sort of vials which are attached to it. There do seem to be in one side some herbs that seem to have sort of dried off a little bit. But you do see something you didn't see in the herbalist kit that that Eldas has. It's like it's miniature sized sort of things you'd find in an alchemy lab, like miniature sort of burners, like little stills with curling pipes and things like that, all made from glass. You get the feeling that this probably isn't a herbalist pack. You have an inkling that this could possibly be a poisonous pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
He says, I want to see, actually,
How much?
how
Yes, I want to know how
perceptive he
much.
is.
I want to know how much. Because we already have the spider ink sacs. Not ink sacs.
Let me just
Venom
do
sac.
a
So-
check. Let's see how perceptive he is. He's not perceptive at all. Okay, so he doesn't see how much you want this item, and you say how much. He looks at you, says, 40 gold.
40 gold, pretty decent
Oh,
price.
God.
Is that negotiable? Is that negotiable? Or is that a solid? No?
He sort of looks at you.
Cheeky.
It is solid.
Okay. Thank you for your business. I hand him over the gold.
Yeah,
Yoshie's a
okay.
shit negotiator.
I know.
Okay.
Should have tried and blagged him and walked out and see if he
Oh.
All right. So yes, you take
So add
40
a
gold off.
poisonous kit.
You now have a poisonous kit. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me tell you how a poisonous kit works.
Yeah, you gave me the paper on it, didn't you?
Oh, there's a little bit more. Okay, so poisonous
Ooh.
kit. So any mob with a poison or acid attack can be harvested with a successful DC 15 Dex check to cut out the relevant organs. Some herbs can also be used. However, they need to be prepared by a herbalist. You can do. There's 3 different types of poisons you can make. You can make a direct damage, which adds 1d4 poison damage to weapons attack. Damage over time. You can do a debuff, which imposes disadvantage on all of the target's attacks until the end of their turn. Making the poison, you need to harvest, extract it, prepare it, and apply it. So I've got a whole process for that. Yeah, that's it for now.
All right.
Okay. All right. You do not have, so you add it on, but you do not have proficiency with this. You need to learn how to use this.
Oh,
Okay.
so maybe Eldas can sort of teach me the basics. Eldas might not know about poisons, but sort of
you'll
about
be able
herbs.
to roll, okay, but it's basically disadvantage. Okay, until such time as you gain an understanding of how to make poisons better.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So poisons pack, you add that on.
Yep, I have.
All right. Anthir, what's Anthir going to be doing with this time off?
I think Anthir is just searching for any like chainmail gear that could maybe like going up to like the armor smith and the weaponsmith and going to see if there's like a chain armor we can get for Charmander.
Okay. So you walk up and you see. What do you go with Nada? Do you go together, or was Nada there first?
Nada went straight there. Like
Okay,
he walks
so
in and he's got.
Okay, and you bought some bolts, yeah?
He's gonna buy 2 packs of bolts.
2 packs of bolts, and you've taken that off. Do you need a price?
I need a price.
You need a price. Okay, that's fine. I've got it marked here. Bolts. Okay, that's armor. We'll do that in a bit. Bolts are very, very cheap. A dart. 5 copper.
Yeah.
Where does it say the bolts? It doesn't say.
It's a case of bolts.
Blowgun needles. Crossbow bolts. Okay, so 1 gold piece per 20. Yeah, so take 2 gold pieces off.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And I'll have another. I'll have like 69. I think he has. What's gonna happen is that he's gonna have 20 sort of on him, like, and then he's gonna have the rest of them in like about his backpack or with his gear, because carrying more than 20 is a bit.
You'd have.
Yeah, it's a quiver of 20.
Yeah. Well, you'd be able to attach more than that one to your belt, really. So you could sort of like probably have 4 or 5 quivers around your belt. Well,
yeah,
well, actually, you're a kobold, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's all cool.
He would have one sort of across his chest, and the rest would be in like with wherever else he could fit them. And then he'd refill his quiver when he needed to. You know. So at any one time, he can only fire 20 up at once.
And then you'd have to take an action to get the other ones out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so as you finish doing this thing, he sees Anthir come around and he's like, hey, how's it? Anthir? Yeah?
Yes, you're right. Hello. So, how has your work been going, first of all? It seems to be going good.
I'm just going to look at it.
Yeah, it was a little bit busy for a while. And there's a growl across his face. He says, the first recruits came through and they basically took most of my best stuff, so I had to spend a few real busy days getting back up into stock. But he looks around and he says, the last week has been so quiet, man. Really, really quiet. Maybe something strange is going on.
Maybe.
Anyway, but that means I have time to make you something. What are you looking for?
Right, so... Wait, Dad, I have a question that is out of game, quickly. Was Charmander with us when we last visited Gorhi?
No.
Oh, okay. And so I'm going to say, well, we seem to have gotten a new, Velociraptor companion, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if, this might sound a bit ridiculous, it made me laugh too, if you, get him out with chain armor.
Wait, let me... You want to take a Velociraptor and you want to put chainmail armor on...
I've tested
the weight. That is genius! Why did we not think about that? We have Velociraptors here.
Yeah, I know, right?
How big is it?
I mean, at this point, is Eldas coming back?
No.
Okay. Well, Anthir, do you think Anthir would be able to sort of accurately portray how big it is, how the dimensions would be?
Oh yeah. So he looks. He says that seems to be just a little bit larger than our raptors, but you know what? Speak to me in the morning. I'm going to spend all night on this. Okay?
Sounds
Come
lovely.
here first thing in the morning. I'm really excited about this. All right, have we finished all the work here? I want to go start doing some work. Do you want to buy anything else?
I think that's good.
Okay.
No, thank you. Right, that's good.
And he goes
thank you.
He starts, and you see him sort of like rooting around. He's like looking at this, and he's like, yo, why didn't I think about this, eh? And just carries on sort of doing his bit and pieces. Okay, so is that everyone?
Yeah, I think that's all of my characters. Everybody else is kind of gone.
Everyone
Don't
else
know where
is
my mum
gone,
is. Don't know where Riley is.
Okay, we are going to take a pause here for 15 minutes just to sort of like make a cup of tea.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then we will come back. We'll only have like maybe half an hour.
Okay.
But it'll set us up for the rest. Yeah? Or should we make it like 5 minutes? I just want to make a cup of tea.
Yeah, make it like 5 minutes.
Right.
That's fine.
See you in a bit.
I'll see you in a bit. Bye.